Okay, we're away for the afternoon session, the first of two games this afternoon.
Welcome back to Kathy, who's viewing. It reminded us that we didn't have our volume on. It was intentional, Kathy. It was trying a few new things.
One end in and 6-all. I think we need to adjust the scoreboard. Well done.
It was a good end, that first end, wasn't it? 6-all. So welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Looking forward to another hotly contested game here. Got the Mt Gambier RSL boys against Coorong Park number 3. So we've captured both of the two of the three Coorong Park teams so far today. We've had a win to Portland in game 1 by 1 shot. Game 2 was a draw between Robe and Coorong Park 1. So we're looking forward to another tight tussle here if we can get it. You got Pete and Tim with you for the afternoon. It's lovely to see so many people were tuned in watching those first couple of games earlier today, Pete.
It was.
We're got plenty of sunshine still. Everything's looking rosy. Johnny Robinson up to the crease now. For those of you who don't know, Coorong Park is up Horsham Way in Victoria. So I think they would call that the Central West Victoria, would they? It's not upper, it's not lower.
If you say so, Tim.
You've been to Horsham, haven't you?
Yes, I have.
Just didn't look at the map.
That was a bit unfortunate then for the holding shot. He's moved the jet, and it looks like Mt Gambier RSL's now holding the shot. It's Harry just bowled, playing third for the RSL team. Up a bit short. And this would be Wally for the Coorong Park side. Looking the rest of the shot bowl out, grab the jet. He's missed both. This afternoon will be 2 games of 10 ends. And no dead ends. The jets will be respotted. This is John Schroeder skipping the Mt Gambier RSL side with his first bowl. Nice line. Just a bit light on weight. This is Mick with his first bowl. The bowls should be a bit easier to identify in this game because they're all RSL. They have a similar colour sticker. Oh, John's pulled up a bit short. Oh, he's taking the bowl clean out. What a great bowl.
A lovely bowl. Coorong Park starts with a 1. So leading off for Coorong Park here, we've got Patrick Ellis. Second is Alan Thompson. And I am trying to read somebody else's handwriting here. Might be Wally Dumsney as third, and Mick Ellis skipping. So they've got Coorong Park boys. They want bragging rights. They want to get a win here so that they can stir up their fellow teammates that played in the previous stream, game 2 this morning. Nice bowl from Gary
Waters.
Gary Walters says, just put in a goodie, get things going. These Mt Gambier RSL blokes have played together for quite some time. And we've got another team from Mt Gambier RSL also here who finished in the top 4 last year. Might have been 5th actually, they finished. Had a lovely hot fish, salad and veg even at lunchtime today. Thank you very much to the Kingston Bowling Club for their hospitality.
They always cater very well here at Kingston.
Yeah. As I've mentioned at previous streams, at the clubs down here certainly take an awful lot of pride in providing a substantial size and quality meal. Johnny Rob's awful close here.
Oh, Back to one of their own.
Gave Schrodes a scare for a second there.
They are very well trained bowls, Johnny Rob's bowls.
Oh, that familiar blue colour's starting to ring bells for me. How long ago did you give those away to him when they were no good for you?
They're actually just the original Dreamlines, not the XGs.
Aha. So it's been a few years since they've been in your hands.
Yeah.
This bowl's looking pretty good too.
Oh, right, so they go.
Gee, Alan Thompson, you're a bit unlucky there.
John's had them for a long time now, a long time since I sold them to him.
They weren't working when you had them?
Oh, it went from the Dreamline to the XGs.
To the XG, yep.
As you did.
Yes. Bit of insurance coming in here. Very encouraging skipper, Schrodes, John Schroeder. Next up, we've got Wally Dumsney. I can already see the issue we're going to have because Wally's bowls look very much like Gary Walters' bowls.
Like I was saying before, the advantage we've got in this game is that all the RSL bowlers will have the same stickers because they're one club team, where the others have been a bit mixed up.
Yeah, Wally likes to stay on the same side here. Close again. Oh. Harry Charles playing third to John Schroeder today from Mt Gambier RSL.
Pretty handy bowl coming in here too. Oh, just pulled up quickly.
Just pulled up a foot or so short.
Looked good for a long time.
Oh,
Close.
dear, oh dear. I was just going to do a replay of that one and show you how close that bowl that went sideways came awful close to taking the jack through. Worse there. So Mt Gambier RSL being one of the two largest clubs in the region. Mt Gambier and Mt Gambier RSL would possibly be the two of the largest, closely followed by Millicent, I'd imagine. For numbers.
Oh, I would think so, yeah. couple there to
I think you're looking at two.
two. Could not have asked for a better day for the weather-wise.
I know.
Not a lot of wind, it's clear sky.
I wonder if our viewers can hear the jealousy in our voices that we wish we were out there playing. I'm sure most of them know the feeling. Mind you, there are days down here that we're glad we're not out in the weather. Yeah, good start from Gary. Mt Gambier RSL being the home club of both of us when we started our bowls in the southeast. I'm assuming it was yours too.
Yeah. Yep. Started there.
A very hospitable club. Very successful club throughout the region as far as pennants goes. Often have 5 teams Saturday pennants, 2 in Division 1, and then they've often floated with Division 2 and 3, whether they have 1 team or 2 teams in either of those two, so 5 teams all up. Dominant in ladies pennants on Fridays, dominant midweek pennants Wednesdays as well, so... And they do travel, they get out, they go visit other clubs. Likewise, a lot of clubs come to their events, which is a lovely little segue leading into a big event coming up on the calendar. And I'm proud to say that Border Sports Live will be streaming the George Adams prestigious men's pairs coming up in March this year, late March, 28th and 29th of March. $4,000 up for grabs. Entries, if you've got an entry and you'd like to put it in, you can ring the club on 87259515, or you can try Dean Wilkinson as well. But, we have 4 games on the Saturday for that, 3 games on the Sunday, all 10 ends, 2 and walk pairs. So 70 ends of 2 and walk will sort the men out from the boys. But it is a fantastic tournament. We will be streaming it. Looking forward to that one. Another one that I'll be disappointed to miss out on playing in. But very happy to be part of the action. Gary's still hanging on to shot just.
No, he's not anymore.
Just down.
Yeah, no, that was knocked out and replaced.
The comments you hear across the green. Just trying to work out what sort of bowls that is that Harry's got there.
I think they're XGs.
They do look like an XG. They are, yeah.
Look at the grip. They've got the X grip they call it.
What sort of a little deflection are we going to get here?
Ran up another of the RSL balls.
It's like twin brothers hitting each other, that one.
Couple of seconds now, I think. Yes. So for the fate, most people in that hand, when you're a bit over, it's...
I'd have to say that's the most difficult hand heading in that direction. The other way, on that same side, but heading the other way, they seem to get a few in the first couple of games.
Well, that side, the ditch side does turn a bit more.
But it seems a bit more predictable.
It was just a bigger turn, really. The other one's a little bit straighter, so that weight pass I played Pennant on this last time we played here. It was similar.
So it's still very close for shot, Pete.
Oh, John Schreider's just played a ripper. Through there, grabbed the jack, dragged it back for at least two. Fortunately, we missed that.
Did you hear that?
He's pulled up a bit short on that. We might have dragged it back for three. Snakes under that.
This would be four.
Just hard to tell.
Harry's liking it.
Yep. More than confirmed. It could be four. Looks like he's got plenty of weight. He just might have a bit too much.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think Wally probably would have liked to have left his foot there.
I hope that was the camera, not my eyes.
Four to Mt Gambier RSL, boys.
Yep.
Two good bowls from Gary there.
Two great bowls.
We'd expect nothing less from him.
We're trying to put the YouTube on.
Another good bowl for the RSL, John Schroeder. Holding 3 there at the moment. Nice line from John. He's lost his weight. Alan's looking the correct from his last. He's going to catch the shot ball. Unfortunately for him, shot ball's grabbed the jack and followed it back. RSL's hung on to the tree. There he's looking to draw another, add it to the count. Not very far away from doing that. Yep, grab ball. He's disturbed that. Got second wood out of that. It's pretty handy. He's changed hands, but it's got past the head. Mt Gambier also hang on to one shot. Complaints from John Schroeder as he walked past that he was holding 5.
Holding 5.
He's only back to
This is the
one
trouble.
now.
I had to go and help the ladies with their YouTube on the TV, and you come back out, and you know Gary Walters bowls and the other fella from Coorong Park. Their bowls are identical, certainly for our eyes back here. Those brownie sort of speckled ones. John's on the right road, but stop one straight early. So the RSL boys were doing well. They still got one.
Still hanging on the one, I believe.
So who's that? Is that Wally or Alan? Is it Wally with the bowls that look like Gary's? Trying to be very carefully.
Yeah, to see
And do around the outside.
Wally's. Yep.
Wally's, yeah.
They built a bit of a wall for him that he got onto.
Oh, here we go. Nearly. Very nearly. Mick Ellis with a bowl to come to try and make the difference.
Try and kill it.
They got the tee covered. Suggestion B, you're up through the middle, bumping a bowl, or you're trying to kill it. No dead ends today, folks. Jackie's respotted on the centre mark. Too wide, she cried. Another one to Mt Gambier RSL. They're showing off. But we've seen this in both the previous games today, haven't we? Someone gets a head start.
Break and then it shifts.
But it's early days. So for those who missed this morning's games, you missed two rippers. You missed the first game, Portland won by 1, and the second game, Robe and Coghlan Park 3 had a draw. Sorry, Coghlan Park 1 had a draw.
Not to be missed, they're still there to be watched.
They are. They'll be there forever on Youtubelivesports. Check it out. Subscribe. Makes it a little easier for you to be notified of games that are coming up. Makes it a little easier to find things. Especially with your TV, rather than typing in all the words of keywords that you're searching for. Subscribe, and up she comes. We just went inside a moment ago. They turned the TV on. I showed them where to find YouTube. Typed in K, and up it came Kingston Bowls Club, because we have done a stream here before. And up the game comes. First thing they did was press mute, which I can totally understand. No, they didn't.
I wouldn't blame them.
So once again, we'd like to thank the sponsors for this event: Kingston District Council, Nutrient Ag Solutions, Crown Inn and Kingston, Techwool Trading, and the Professionals Real Estate at Kingston. G'day to Ned if you're out there listening. Also Patrick's of Coonawarra.
Cabal is drawing shot in behind there. Patrick.
Hopefully we'll have a few of those sponsors coming down to speak to us soon.
Oh, the weight was good from John. He just caught that short one.
That's all right. It's his own.
This looks to be a pretty good line. It's just started to pull up.
Yep. Probably no more than a metre out. After staring at the screen for a while, it's handy to have that direct view. You realise it's a lot closer than what it may seem sometimes. Johnny Rob's got a ripper here. If it hangs around, yeah, certainly in a handy spot. They've got 3 seconds at the moment, Mt Gambier RSL. Greens are running beautifully. He's going to sit his own bowl. No, just under it. Good insurance.
Right. Harry's on the mat.
Mr. Harry Childs.
John's called Harry onto those 2 bowls on the way in.
Certainly in the area. I don't know if he'll have enough pace to tip it over, will he?
He might just
Drop inside Robbo's. There you go. That'll do the job.
With that.
Yep, he has. Beautiful weight. Wasn't sure if he had have got either of his own 2 bowls there. I don't know whether he would have tipped them in, so that was probably got a better result, missing them.
This is starting to swing under the head. He's coming down the same hand again. Starting to swing a bit earlier though.
Bit narrow.
Showing the weight was probably good for it again.
Yep. Well, he's heading into the right area. Or is he just holding out a little bit? Just can't quite see.
Pace has got him.
We have spoken to the players to ask them to keep clear, but
Looks not too far away with this one. Maybe fell out.
oh, I think I heard him murmur it's too quick, but it's certainly on the right line.
Now, and he was correct.
Yeah, it wasn't far off. Well, he thinks they're down 1. Looking good for pace, Pete.
Yeah, not so confident on his grass though. No, not good for pace.
Yeah, he's only 1.5 feet Foot and a half out. Yeah. Trusty tape comes out. Yeah, they did have one. That'll get them back in the groove. Five ends down. And it's 7-2 to Mt Gambier RSL. Certainly some Larry shirts out around the place at the moment. Got a few on the green next door here, on the rink next door. Another good start from Gary there. Patrick Ellis with his second bowl. Falling a bit short with that one. A favourable result there, Alan. So Coorong Park holding one.
Back covering the back towards the tee. John this time, similar bowl to his first. He's just going
very
behind
close.
there. Not quite.
The twin bowls from opposite teams together.
Doesn't happen so much these days, does it? Well, I look across the next rank, there's quite a few black ones there together.
Yeah.
Terry down here got caught wide as well.
You can just see the shirt starting to blow. The skippers that we're looking at there, it's blowing from over there, from their right over towards the left. So the rest of the area that they're playing in is very well protected by the clubhouse. It's just that last, the end up there. Here we go.
Dragged it back.
There's a lovely bowl
A little bit harder to get at now.
from Wally. He's put it in a nasty spot, and I think he may have more. They only had one before, so yeah, it's a sort of a long distance. Bit hard for me to judge from here, but yeah, Harry's just a bit heavy there.
Yep, lost his bowl.
Disappeared. The conversation begins. Yeah, Wally's other bowl. Oh no, it's sat on Gary, so it won't be the back one. The bowl's at 9:30 there. One Gary's and one Wally's, so. Mick will be looking to draw one around. I'd imagine draw one down the near side to us. Unless he plans on... Yeah, he's looking that way, only his backhand.
And turning a bit more, so it's probably a bit more friendly for that.
He's gone narrow, but he could get away with it. Oh, we just need a little straightener there. It's just run away a little bit.
Missed a lot.
Grass and weight. Add a metre of grass, take a metre of weight.
John's in a good area
It's
here.
going almost identical location, I'd imagine. There it goes.
Not quite as
Just a foot shorter.
Well, John's cut that back to one.
Yeah. Certainly deceiving from here, isn't it? He's added his grass. He knew it was quick early.
Similar, more grass. And
Up to
sung
Mr.
out.
Schroeder to cut back here. Take shot if you can.
Gone blurry again.
Yeah, I think we've got a fair few moving objects up there. This doesn't look too bad, dare I say. Just a tiny bit heavy. Yeah. Played the 2 second best bowls, John did. So another one to Coorong Park. Starting to get a bit of momentum. It'll take a while if they keep getting ones, but if they do, now into the 7th end. Harry's about a metre out with that one.
That breeze might be taking a bit of effect down there. It might be coming around the end of the building there. It's
It could be, yeah.
sort of coming over our right shoulder a bit
The main flag's still showing it's coming over our heads.
Our windsocks.
Yeah.
Bit of an angle.
There's a flag down the street there and a flag at the club here, and they're all indicating the wind's coming from the south. So
this one in the corner here, the corner of the green, pointing down the green a bit. So
the wind's swirling around.
Gets up in this corner, it might be doing a few funny things.
A bit spread out this end.
What's John done here? He's not far away.
Yeah. That'd be two.
Have to be the best one. Oh, just gone past.
Greens look like they're running a nice pace. I reckon Robbo might have put a third in there. Nearest bowl's probably not much less than a metre away though. Somebody's, I don't think the best bowl's come down so far. Mick's liking this one. Trouble is, we can't see it. Has Harry got the legs to get around these? He hasn't, unfortunately. Tip your own bowl over, he's told to do. And he has got the gap. He called it halfway down. Harry's got a tough job to try and get to that now. Coorong Park holding one again. I think I'd have two or three, the next two or three.
I have a draw through that gap though. That hand's turning all right on that side. The ditch side.
It's good to see the Coghlan Park boys having a laugh. One of them was in front of the camera and the other one grabbed him and picked him up just about. and then he motioned that he was going to nail his feet to the floor, to the side of the camera. Can Mick get the same gap there that Wally did? I reckon he has.
It's a great
He's done it very well.
What's the track in there?
Schroeder's has just got to draw around these. Oh, what's going to happen off that bowl? Oh, nothing. Didn't miss it by far. So Mick and Wally both holding the two nearest. Schroeds to save the day. Very steady delivery does John.
I think he's done the same ball, just about.
Yeah, just about. Certainly ended up in the same spot. 2 to Coghlan Park. So they're clawing back that lead. And 2 behind now. Commencing the 8th end. Yes, Skipper Ellis is pretty happy with that one. Every time that bowl goes down, I'm pretty sure it looks like it's got chalk on it, but nobody's rubbed it off, so it may be a permanent mark he's got on the bowl.
Did see that earlier. It's possibly a bit of a whack at some stage.
Nice bowl shot.
Goes drawn one. Just behind. Well behind. Oh, on the way to hit the line looks good, but I think it's going to pull up on him.
He's still catching him out, even Mick there encouraging that bowl down. I think he thought that was going to travel another metre or so. It is about this time that the wind was supposed to go from 15 to about 30 kilometres an hour. Was supposed to pick up in a bit of a spike this afternoon, so...
Certainly more breezy than it was earlier. That windsock swung around in a slightly different direction now too. It's coming around on the left shoulder now. Which means they're bowling into it a little bit now.
Yeah, just starting to get to a diagonal wind. Last pennant game we had here, I think it was about 40 k's an hour all day. Johnny Robb with a good one here.
Pretty handy bowl, John.
Have to be two because I think the bowl at 8 o'clock was shot prior to that. Again, Mick likes it. He's certainly looking good for pace.
Oh, it's
That's the absoluter. Lovely bowl, sir.
Oh, Harry wasn't too bad for what I didn't think. He's
Yeah.
just
Good for both. Beat the bowl at 8 o'clock. That's the call. Skipper's predicting a good one. Yeah, he certainly was close to getting it.
getting harder and harder to get at.
Yeah.
Oh, and he's wide here, the lines.
Oh, look at this.
Big dirty rub.
According to Mr. Schroeder, that was a good bowl. All the eyes, it's all about how it's perceived by who it's perceived by.
And the lack of a description box on the card. Gave it a chance. Did he make some more out of that? Could be. Right, what can Mick do here? Starting to swing now. Found it. Oh, straight through the lot. John's put one back. In amongst some bowls, cover those. Waiting behind. Just pushed it a bit wide. One's got in the area. Two. Gary's drawn a ball just behind. Ball also behind. Good weight. Gary seems to have corrected his grass here, and the weight's not looking too bad either. Well, bit of a kiss on the way past. We kept going.
We're very fortunate at the moment. Gary Walters has just dropped by in the middle of the game. Come and say good day. How are you, Gary?
Yeah, doing well, Jim. Great competition down here. There's lots of teams from all over the state and over the border.
Yeah. We got quite a fair few from quite a fair distance. These blokes are from up Horsham way.
Yep.
Coorong Park. You're going all right. You got a good start on them, and then they started to come back at you.
Very close at the moment. Yeah, they're holding shot at the moment.
Getting that to the last end helped you a bit. How's it feel? Is the wind doing too much?
If anything, it seems to be getting a bit slower this afternoon.
Yep.
It was very quick this morning.
Yep.
Pretty sheltered where we're sitting here now, though.
Yep. What about up that end?
Yeah,
Not the end you're going towards now. The other end, is that getting a little bit of wind?
No, it's good. Next green over the other side, there's a lot more wind there.
Yeah.
Very open.
Yeah.
But he's very good bowling.
It heads straight over this building, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So
if
you're on the rink that we're lucky enough to be on now, all good. But if you're over the other side of that green,
yep.
You're fully exposed, and it is supposed to get a bit more wind this afternoon.
Yeah, the forecast over 20 knots, I reckon.
Yep.
Yeah. But anyway.
How have you gone in your previous two games this morning?
We got a hide in the first game, but the second game we turned that around and won that.
Yep.
And yeah, so
You're four up here.
Yeah, this is our my third time up here. It's a very enjoyable competition.
Because they look after us up here at Kingston, don't they?
They do. Yes, yeah. It's always good to come up here.
And you see them down at our clubs.
Yep. If you don't travel up here, they don't travel down at your own club.
Yep. And you got your George Adams coming up.
Yes.
Late March.
That's right. Yep. That's always a good competition.
Are you part of the organising committee for that one?
No, I'm not. But if need be, I'll help out on the day.
Yep.
Yeah.
Another good bowl there from Alan. Yeah. Oh, well, and who are you playing next game, you know?
No, I'm not sure.
Oh,
Yep.
hang on. I'll tell you. If I can find yours. You're over on rink 3 next.
Ring 3, a little bit over.
Up against the guys from Conniva, another team from over the border. So
Yes, yep.
it's a fair few Victoria. I'd near say there's nearly as many Victorian teams here as there is South Australian teams.
There would be. Look, we've played 2 teams from Nil so far. This team's from Horsham. So, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you never know the quality. I mean, the quality's always good over the border.
It is, certainly is, yeah. And look, they're really good. They come over, they spend time at the caravan parks, at the restaurants, the pubs,
Exactly.
the motels.
Yep.
You know, the Christmas period for anybody living in Western Victoria, if you want to head to the coast and you don't want to head down to Warrnambool or Geelong area, if you want the coast, this is the nearest spot.
It's a top place, Kingston, yeah.
Yep, plenty of fishing
Good
and all the
fishing,
rest of
yeah,
it.
exactly, yep.
Yep. And it's always good drinking weather in January, February up here.
Yeah, well, it's warmer.
Drink
warmer
wisely, of course.
Yeah, warmer up here than the Mount at the moment.
Oh, really?
Yep.
No worries. Well, thanks
Alrighty.
for popping in, mate.
No problem, Jim.
Lovely to speak to you, and good luck for the rest of your afternoon, and
Yep.
then tomorrow's games as well. You'll
Yep.
be a sore boy by tomorrow night.
A lot of bowling, yep.
80 ends.
Thanks for that, Jim.
See you, mate. Very tight head now. Quite a few there. So that was Gary Walters, folks. Lovely fella from Mt Gambier and Adelaide. Does an awful lot at their club. As he said, they've had a win and a loss this morning. I haven't heard of too many. We'll start to ask the question around the place after this round to find out how many teams have got 3 wins. And then all the heckling and the bragging rights will start by this afternoon once we find out if there's any 4-game winners. His weight was spot on there, John.
Are they holding 3? Are they? I've just walked away to grab a drink, and
It's a non-red sticker of the 2 lookalikes, so
Right, yep.
I'm guessing it is.
oh yeah, I can see Gary's out on each wing there. So that's 3, and he's not there on this one. That is the wind shaking that.
Not the end there. So this is going to... Coghlan Park had caught up. They're only 2 behind and they just dropped to 2, but they're looking at 3 plus whatever this one. Oh no, that's 2, isn't it? That blue bowl's an RSL bowl. He'd be awful close with this.
Drawing for 4 here.
And he's got the 4.
Yeah.
And guess what that does to the scoreboard, boys and girls?
Oh, umpire. The umpire skips going along. Come on, boys.
Ah, my dream come true.
Last stand all square. RSL with the last bowl. I think I prefer that in this situation.
Not very often the scoreboard is 9-9 after 9.
No, well, the end before it would have to be an 8 all after 8. Sorry.
They can't.
The end before it could have been.
No, because then you can't have 9-all. Unless you're going to give both teams one shot at 8-all to make them both 9-all.
That could happen. No, it can't be a 0.
You get a 0, yeah. It'll be 8-all after 9. But I like the way you're thinking.
It's a handy start
Very good start from Patrick.
when you need to win the end.
The scorecard holders are just conferring now.
Now's not the time to wait. Think you've made a mistake.
Now it's got to 9-all on the last end.
Oh, you've just remembered you haven't filled the card out.
Yeah.
I reckon I might be vacating my seat in a second.
Oh, yep. That might work well during the break.
Two good bowls.
It was.
A lot of people walking past front of cameras at the moment because a lot of teams are finishing.
So, the comeback kids from Coorong Park holding 2. It seems only a few minutes ago they were 4 down. They're now 2 shots ahead. Yeah, another metre.
John's line looks reasonable. Given it a good chance. No, a bit over. Right as a hole.
Oh, he would have been happy to just to get rid of one there would have been.
Yeah, I didn't think he'd play that much weight. Heading the cover.
Yeah, it's ducked out of the wind. It's not going to get any help getting back across there.
Good line again. He's gone under this time. Down here.
Yeah, that's going to be
Yeah, that's a good
not
bowl.
only a good bowl, but
It's not really
it's
made a target, has it?
good added pressure. Yep. Harry be really keen to get the bowl, get the jack right through. Anywhere down the back would be great.
Not far away here.
Johnny Schroeder's getting interested.
This is a pretty handy bowl. Oh,
Awful close. Last bowl's jack high, so this bowl needs to get under the white of Harry's. It was a great bowl,
he's
unfortunately. Harry's close again here. Oh, poor bugger. He's put it back almost where he had it before. It's all looking very close. Either way, Johnny Schroeder he's got last bowl, but he's going to need to make some movement there, I think, to get a result.
Good little pocket there for him, though.
It is.
Got some bowls tucked off the side there to come off and...
I don't think I've seen a bowl get chalked yet, so impact with Gary Walters' bowl right down the back, I think. Would be a lovely little catcher down there. Essentially, either team only needs one. So I'd imagine this was intended to go down the back because they're already holding 4. Probably bigger priorities to get round the back for Coghlan Park at the moment.
Looks on the high side.
Starting to turn.
Just on the draw, is he?
Is turning.
I thought he might have been playing a bit more positive than that.
Yeah. They're not opting for one round the back, so
I think he's looking to remove the RSL bowl.
All right. Here comes the money shot. Skip Harry's asking him to come up and have a look, which is probably a very good idea.
Don't know that much has changed since he left, though.
Oh, there's 2 extras in there now, I think. Oh, 1 extra in there, sorry.
They went through a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think John's looking to play weight up there and put them out. Just catch the edge of the jack. He could get all 3 bowls.
Oh, yeah. Get that kitty through to the back. That's Gary's bowl down the back.
Don't think it's going through, though. I think it'll come off to the side.
Not an easy shot by any means.
Don't think he's got the weight for it. It has not reached.
Oh, bad luck. So, awful close. I don't know if they've claimed a couple already or... Either way, it's been a very good game, a close tussle. We've We've got a visitor coming in to speak with us a moment, one of the sponsors of the event. Yeah, it certainly looked like an awful close finish. Measured and remeasured. It is an umpire's call. We thought that might get to that. We'll find out for you whether they've pulled any out of the head already, but... Is that for shot? It is for shot, yeah. Oh, there you go. They had 4 or 5 in their head. Had at least 4 in the head, Coghlan Park, and but it's come down to 2 bowls.
Put the headset on.
Perfect opportunity while we're waiting for Neil Watts to come and do the measure. To welcome to Ian Hart from Kingston District Council.
Kingston District Council.
District Council, and your CEO there.
That's right.
Welcome aboard. Thank you very much for the council's sponsorship of today's event. I know you're a big supporter of the club in general, but to help out with today's event, it's one of their marquee matches.
Oh, it's great to see our community organisations like the Bowls Club and lots of other community groups that bring a lot of people to our town. Isn't it wonderful to see so many people from lots of other places, not only in South Australia but Victoria here?
Yep. There's most of these events will attract people from Western Victoria. As far we got some from Portland and Horsham, so you've got a good couple of 100 kilometres between there, and then you get the same on the South Australian border. You'll get Port Macdonald people like myself, right up to Adelaide. So
and Pandana from
yes,
Kangaroo Island, which is great.
Kangaroo Island here today. Yeah. So, but no, thank you, because it's a big part of keeping the game alive, keeping the club alive, and certainly on a smaller scale. Oh, and it looks like Coghlan Park's got the win on that match. Neil Watts has measured it, and the measure's gone against Mt Gambier RSL. So that's one shot to Coghlan Park, so they'll win that game 10-9.
Like a lot of other sports, a game of inches.
Oh, well, this morning's game we had a one-shot difference. The second game it was a draw, and this game was a draw in the last end until that bowl was measured. So very close. So tell me a little bit about Kingston Council. What sort of square kilometrage area and...
Yeah, so it's about 3,500 square hectares, or sorry, kilometres I should say. 720 kilometres of road network, mostly unsealed.
Wow.
So a large district, but with a very small population, about 2,500 people, but resident population is about 2, and then we've got at this time of year, obviously, a lot of people who have shacks here who come and stay, and then a lot of visitors as well, which keeps the economy going. It's really good, but one of our challenges being a small population with a large area and a coastline is trying to keep up with everything that everybody needs, wants and expects. And we've got some real challenges, and I guess because we live it day to day, I don't want to be negative about our town. We try so hard, and we think we've got a wonderful environment here, but it is really tough to do everything that the community would like to see happen.
Yeah. I mean, it comes down to bums on seats and ratepayers, and to a certain extent, state and federal grants, but there's only so much you can do with so much.
That's right. There's funding.
You'd have a lot more to do if you had a lot more people anyway.
Well, we would, but it's all economies of scale.
Yep.
And so we rely on significant grant money. So we're always applying for funds to do capital projects, but it's generally renewal. We're not doing a lot of new things, but there's a lot of positivity and hope, I think, for our community, because we've got projects that when they're successful, it's not an if, it's when, they will absolutely drive growth here. We've got a new
terrific.
early learning centre, which is going on tender. We expect that to be built during the latter part of this calendar year.
Excellent.
That will bring more people here because it'll
Yeah.
be supportive of young families, and that'll bring professional people and other people for work as well.
Yep.
We're looking at expanding our community wastewater management system, which we know there's a lot of vacant blocks in Kingston, and people are waiting for that system to be in so they don't have to put a holding tank in.
Yep.
It's quite complex, but we've got issues around. Well, we lost our jetty in terrible storms in winter.
I was going to
And
ask
here we
that.
are 7 months on, still waiting for a outcome with the state government because they self-insure.
Wow.
So we lease the jetty on a 50-year lease. It's the state government, they own it, and we're waiting for that insurance to be resolved. And we're hoping it'll be paid out so we can go to our community about rebuilding a new one. It will need to be raised by a minimum of 1.2 metre against current climatic conditions and wave action.
Yep.
But that's something that's been like the heartbeat of our community, and we hope that can happen sooner rather than later. We hope to give clarity around that. We're hoping to get that before they go to government caretaker. And boy, we could spend hours talking about Cape Jaffa.
Yes.
So there's a really good marina there, but the problem has been we haven't been able to maintain it open all year round because of the sand issue.
Yeah, yep.
The cost of dredging is extremely high, and there's been underinvestment for many, many years. It's a messy history, and this particular council and this administration are just trying to do the best we can to deal with it.
Yep.
And we're hopeful that we'll get support from the state government to find a much longer-term sustainable way to manage it, where we can also ensure that it remains open all year round.
Exactly.
That's the end game, and we're hoping that we'll get there sooner rather than later.
Is there? And I must admit, I went down to Cape Jaffa probably between 2005, 2010. Was
Yeah.
just sort of starting or getting
Yes.
off its feet at that stage.
It was.
What's it look like now as a place? How much residents have you got there? And
There's about 110 properties that have been sold and about 60 developed properties.
yep.
You know, the forecasts were to have 300 to 400 by now.
Yep.
That hasn't materialised for a whole bunch of reasons. The GFC, there's been a whole bunch of things that have had going back 20 years. And sometimes it's good to look back in the past for hindsight and how you learn from it, but there's a lot of that backward view, and we need to look forward about how we can fix it, and that's our focus at the minute.
Yep.
Yeah.
So in town here, you've got skate parks, you've got your normal parks and all that sort of stuff, and you've got a big caravan park. Is that council?
Was council's. It's
was?
been sold in a 42-year lease.
Yep.
To people who've got a really good reputation and own parks, one actually near Portland in Victoria.
Yep.
And they're doing a really good job. They've got plans to upgrade the park with more cabins and that'll make a real impact.
Yep.
And we've also got a RV park, of course, down near Lions Park, which caters for another market as well. And it's great to have so many people in the town. We know all the businesses have been doing really well, and that creates employment and economic impact. And, you need all that to be happening to have all your other services, with your medical centre and hospital and all those things as well.
Yeah. What's your population grow to roughly in your Christmas periods and Easter periods?
Oh, it more than doubles.
Yeah.
So, there's 5,000 people that are here.
Yep.
It's been super busy.
Yep. So the shops, the pubs, everything is basically running at flat out pace during all of that period. So it's quite a big shock to double your.
It is, and we had to remind locals, including myself, let's be patient and smile when you're in the queue because it's good for the town.
Yes.
But it does get frustrating. But I think everybody's enjoying seeing the place buzzing and having so many people around it, and lots of compliments. Like people come here and go, "Wow, how lucky are you as locals to live here and experience what we get to experience?" And for all of our issues and still things we'd like to do, we've got pretty good amenity for people, and the foreshore with the bicycle and walking tracks, and lots of community groups that do lots of things in terms of social connection, which is great, just like this club.
Yep, exactly. Yeah. I had a couple more questions, and I'm racking my brains now. I haven't got you into play bowls yet?
I haven't played permanently, but I am hoping to get involved
Yeah.
a bit more. We were looking at getting a night owls team, which we didn't get
Good.
organised, but that's something on our list to try and get involved with.
Yep.
It's a great sport, and as you can see, it's so
Yeah.
social, and that's a good thing.
It's a good thing that so many people can play it, and even when you're struggling physically and you can't play it, you grab what we call a bowling arm, like this fella here's got, and away you go. You can still play the game. So it's one of the things most people get into first up is night owls. So come down, have a game for 4 or 5 weeks during the summer break. And it does. It gets people in. Look, I started playing probably down Mt Gambier way about 14 years ago, and it's just opened my eyes so much because I'm a city-based. You know, I've grown up on the East Coast. So I've been down here 20 years now, and just seeing the way the country towns, the community get together. It doesn't matter what it is, whether it's COVID that's affecting everybody worldwide or it's something that's happening. It's just a local issue that's going on in town. The way that the country people deal with it, I think is a credit to them. And I think the smaller the town, everybody takes a little bit of ownership for what's going on in their backyard.
That's true.
If the jetty needs working, there'll be blokes putting their hands up, bringing down their own power tools. You might not see that in the big smoke as much. So
There's a lot of work done in our town that by a lot of people that many others wouldn't realise they're doing it, and they never put their hand up to be recognised for it. We've had people cleaning beaches, in the peak time, even though I say most of the visitors we've had who have done the right thing and looked after our coastline. But there's lots of things people are doing in our community and probably don't get recognised enough.
Yeah.
But it's a great thing.
And not to bring politics into sport, but when the state government owns the jetty and it got washed away 7 months ago, and you need it. This town, a lot of people come here. That's one of the things that they're coming here for, to spend time along the coast and take the kids and the grandkids down and throw a line over.
Yeah, we've got counters on our jetty which show consistently for the last 20 years. It's been about 80,000 people walk that jetty every year, believe it or not.
Yep.
And the value of jetties report that was put out in 2024 showed ours was one of the most loved jetties in the state. And it needs to come back, not only for visitation, but for our locals. We've got kids that's their happy and safe space where they go, and it's making them get involved in really healthy activities.
Yeah, definitely.
We want to rebuild it. It was end of life. It was 150 years old, and it had a few renditions over its long journey. But it just couldn't withstand the storms that happened this year. And council hasn't spent a lot of money on in recent years because it was at end of life.
Yeah.
It's how much do you put into a thing that needs to be replaced.
Yeah.
And the state government recognised, because they've got 67 of them around the state, how are they going to deal with that issue? It's a big issue.
Yep.
And we're just waiting for our turn. But now that it was destroyed, unfortunately, it may work in our favour because, there should be a payout that will enable us to rebuild.
Okay.
And everyone's going to be happy about that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Terrific. Is there any sort of potential date? Yep.
Well, we would like to just get clarity before
Yeah.
caretaker. There's only a few weeks. We've written directly to the new minister to say, look, our community deserves to know what the plan is, and then we'll have a process which we need to go through to consult with the community around how we're going to rebuild it, what does it look like. There's now innovative materials you can use, like fibre reinforced plastic, that could do a long percentage of the jetty that's on the shore, on the land-based at a cheaper cost.
Yep.
And that'll be good in terms of the overall cost of it. But we think the government should rebuild it or fund the rebuilding, and then we will enter a further lease with them around our obligations to maintain it.
Yep.
So that's what we hope will be the outcome, and we'll be relying on the state to let us know.
Yep. Well, I cross my fingers for you because I know, it's just my time down here, and I've learnt how important those sorts of things are to people. There's always going to be people say, it's just a jetty. They've never fished, they've never walked along the beachfront, all that sort of stuff, never been away with the grandkids. But there's people that do it as you said, 80,000 a year. There's people that are doing it every single year. Some of them are doing it every week.
Yes.
Your locals. So it's affecting 80,000 people.
That's right.
That's more than just the local population. So, and what it creates as far as the happy community spirit. If people haven't got their pet things, people might choose to go on holiday elsewhere. So you want to get it up and running as soon as you
We
can.
do,
So
and look, we've got bigger visions to revitalise the whole jetty precinct and tidy up some traffic issues and people movement issues. But it all comes at a cost, and so the right buckets of money are needed. The other issue that's come to us because of the storms in winter was flooding into Rosetown for the first time in about 60 years. That was a tragic event, and whilst people didn't have water come into their houses, it did come into their yards and sheds and did prevent them from accessing their properties. So we're doing a lot of work now around how could we find the right funding mechanisms to do some flood mitigation there. So that's another big project for a little council to be tackling. And yeah, you can see we're asking for a lot on a lot of fronts, but that's what our community needs, and quite frankly, it's what our community deserves.
yeah, well, I mean, and you've got to do what you can do. I don't imagine it's easy, but you'll always have somebody telling you what they want.
Yes, oh, that's
So
right.
you're the middleman in some respects. You're up the top of the council, but you've got the community telling you what you want, what they want, and then you've got the state government saying what you can have. It's a bit of a juggling act, I'd imagine.
Look, it's. I don't want to be political, but it's very difficult when the funding that comes from both federal and state government, there's a component which is per capita, which means the majority of it goes to metropolitan councils. And in our view, quite frankly, whilst they can do lots of good things with it, they don't necessarily need it like we need it. And even a small change in that model would be really impactful for us without hurting any metropolitan environment.
That's exactly right.
And you've got to remember, ratepayers here, and we try to keep our rates down, they're probably paying double what you would be for the same capital value property in Adelaide.
Yeah.
And that would be replicated along all of South Australia. Regional councils would be about the same.
Yep.
It's just how it is when you live in a regional area. You don't have the people, and so we could do lots more, but then there would be the impact of higher costs for people to do that. So it's about balancing all those things. And, you know, you've got to take your hat off to the elected members. There's only a small group of them who give away their time to do what they do on behalf of the community. And they've got a lot of thorny issues to try and work through and sift through what's the right strategy at the right time. Yeah. Anyway.
You've got lovely people helping you. I know some of those people that you're referring to there, and well, I mean, it makes part of your team, even though it's a two-sided team, I guess. The elected members and the
robust discussions.
Yes.
There it goes.
Is there anything else, Ian? But look, firstly, I want to thank you for your time. It's lovely to hear so much about the local township, and I hope that we had 1,000 people watching the games that were on this morning. Hopefully those people will go, Kingston, now I know a little bit more about it. Now I'm going to head on over. It works for everybody.
Yeah,
so
I think our community welcomes everybody that comes here, and as I said, there's a lot of positivity around future expansion of the town in terms of amenity and homes, and the more people we get here, the more we'll be able to attract other things. It's a bit like a domino. Yeah, thank you for your time.
No worries. Thanks at all. Thanks very much, Ian. Much appreciated.
Pleasure.
That was Ian Hart from the District Council of Kingston. We thank him very much for his time. We have started the next game, and there was 5 shots in the first game. I was paying attention to him, but I had to keep an eye on the bowls as well. Thank you. Now we've got a composite team, I reckon, going on here in this game. I reckon we've got this Bordertown and Mundalla, I believe, versus Hopeton. So we will get scoreboards and things like that adjusted for you in a moment, folks. It's nice to have a sponsor popping in and spending the time. Being a small community, they do a fair bit around here, so... Pete's come back to the commentary position. He's had a lovely break. We've just had Ian Hart from the council here, Pete. Very insightful as to a little bit about the township and what they've got going on at the moment. It was good to hear. In the meantime, the Border Town team, which I think would be good if we can find out. It might be one Mundalla. Might be one Mundalla and 3 Border Town, I think it is by the looks.
Oh, well, that's
Gary Locke from Mundalla playing third. So I wasn't doing any commentary during the first part, so I apologise, folks. Sponsors allow us to have these events, and it's very important to give them that time to tell us a little bit about what they've got going on.
Don't want to burst your bubble, but the other fellow in white and red, that's Robe's uniform.
What? So he's playing for Border Town team.
There's Paul Truelove sitting down on the bench over there.
Ah, so you got 3 blokes in red and white. 2 of them are Border Town, but one's Robe. They're doing everything they can to trick me.
We know how to do that. We just hold 2 shovels and tell you to take your pick, don't we?
Yeah.
I was just looking at the...
Put me in a circle, tell me to sit in the corner.
the old ones. Right, where are we? Border Town's off to a good start by the looks of it.
Yes, they got 5 on the first end, and I was talking to Ian, so I was just looking over my shoulder. So the Hopetown team is made up of Terry Lordrigan, Danny McGee, Tom Huff, and skipper Shane Macklin. For Border Town team, Izzy Beluzzo, Paul Truelove, and he's from Robe, Gary Locke from Mundalla, and Richard Musner, my apologies. Lovely bowl from Shane Macklin there. Richard with his last bowl.
Oh, just before I sat down, I was having a look across at the Robe team. Obviously, the rest of that next game didn't go well, so they've sacked the skipper. He's now leading.
As often happens. If you don't win the first game, you get a warning by your teammates. When I say when you don't win your first game, as the skipper, if your rink doesn't win, Shane not as happy with this one. Certainly in the area though. At least one to Hopeton, that orange one. 2. 2 to Hopeton to get their campaign underway.
Certainly, the conditions have changed. You can look across now, and everybody's shirts are flapping in the wind.
Yeah. There's more refreshments coming out of the bar and out onto the green by the minute.
I'm sure it's water, tea and coffee.
You can believe that if you like.
And the boys next door and the rink next door have still got their beanies on.
Yeah, 28 degrees. 2 players wearing beanies. Claiming it holds the peak cap on. Very nice start there from Terry. Izzy Beluso. Got the cap tipped up. And a handy spot. Yeah, 2 lovely bowls there. Starting to see a lot tighter heads across the green now than what we were earlier on this morning. Everyone's start to settle in, get used to the conditions and the green.
Hoped holding a couple. Pulled off a bit short on that one. Okay. Paul Trulo from Rowe playing for the Bordertown team. Lost his line there. Too far away there, Gary. We're about to spend some time with Gary, I believe.
Yes, Gary's been selected to play in the round robin team for Region 1, which is fantastic. I think it's the first time he's tried out for the regional representative team, and he was successful. He certainly played extremely well in the trial matches. We've got on the rink next door, we've got Brian Roper, who's also now plays for Beachport Club. He's also been selected in the country round robin team for Region 1.
A little bit wide. Shane onto the mat now for Hopeton. Is it correct? Doesn't look like they're holding one or two. Richard Watertown, a bit of weight through the head, but it's a bit wide. Shane for the Hopeton team's looking to draw another one. Yeah, he's not very far away. It's a bit through. Weight's got him a bit. Change of hands. Richard. Not quite. You can leave it off.
People give better feedback when I talk with the mute button pressed. Another 2 to Hopeton. The feedback's been amazing when I didn't turn my mic on all day. Started to warm up out there. There'll be a few sunburnt boys by this afternoon.
Well, hopefully they've done the right thing. Sunscreen, and
Hopefully.
they've got another day to get through yet.
Just starting to get a shadow off the bottom part of the green here.
Oh. Not too far away. Yep. Pretty hand the bowl there from Paul. Danny from Hopeton. Let's push it through a little bit. Paul Truelove lining up for his second bowl. No, he's lost all his weight. This one's travelling a bit through. Gary Lockett on the mat for the Bordertown team. Not drawing a good ball. Tom from Hopeton. Just push it through a little bit. Could be one, maybe two for Bordertown. We're not too sure on that. Definitely one. Gary's looking to repeat his first. Push it through a little bit. Richard Bordertown skip seems to favour theirs for his second shot. Shane's pulled off a bit short on that one. Yep. Richard's had another one. Shane might be very close. Oh, caught. Gary's bowl. I lost his weight on that one. And 3 to the board at Town Crew. Hey? 3 to the board at Town Crew. Should make that 8-4.
All right, we've got the scores correct. 8-4 after 4.
Yeah, he sacked himself.
Gary Locke from Mundella now.
Issue fixed. Now.
That one just staying a little wide. Weight's good. Trying to tip over the blue bolt.
Speckle one short one on the way in.
Yeah.
But,
He's a bit narrow. Might get the gap here. Oh, he's push Paul's bowl in a little further by the looks.
Border Town crew holding a couple. Oh.
Hoped 2 down. Tom is going to be real close here. Oh, he would have been. He's just a bit short. He told me. So early stages still. 5th end. Kingston Bowling Clubs 2-day men's fours carnival. 80 ends of bowls for these fellas. Proudly sponsored by Kingston District Council, Professional Real Estate of Kingston, the Crown Inn, Nutrient Ag Solutions, and Techwool Trading.
Border Town's only here on the one now, aren't they?
Shane's not happy with this one. He knows it's a bit wide already. You pick a good bowler, he knew that straight away. He'll look to correct this last one. Richards has done the opposite. It's cut, and his weight's fairly good too. Shane looks a bit more keen on this one. He wants it to sit on the blue and sit for shot, and he's done it.
He's probably got it, made a couple out of that.
Yep, done very well. Bowling Mr. Macklin. 2 Hopeton bowls go out. Three Hopeton bowls go out.
Out comes the Tate.
Another nice shirt there with the graphics for the Hopeton Bowls Club. Yep. 3 to Hopeton.
Yep.
So they've certainly got a run on here. Puts them within a point.
Is that score correct? I thought Border Town was 8 and Hopeton was 4 before.
Oh, my apologies, I have to. I went and checked the score, but I've put that on the wrong team. So Hopeton goes from 4 to 7. Bordertown remains on 8. After 5 ends. Heading into the 6th now. Nicely weighted bowl there. Just through. A few spectators starting to turn up now at the Kingston Club here. Start to see the cream rising to the top at the end of day 1. Another full day again tomorrow, folks. 2 more streams. Game 1 and 2 will be streamed in the morning. Game 3 and 4 the afternoon session. A few of the tourists and the wives who have partners who have been seeing the sights of Kingston, doing some reading. Down by the caravan park, down by the jetty that doesn't exist at the moment.
That's a good bowl.
Lovely bowl there.
Terry. And he's got the catcher behind. Got that in early. Not far away here. Yep. Grab the jack, grab bowl.
That goes back.
We didn't want to be in the sun.
No, I wanted to move it for you because I could see you were going to get some of it.
Thank you very much. Wonderful. Thank you.
Yeah, we've got 3 chairs, Kate.
We'll put it back and we'll sit in the chair. Thank you. Maybe tomorrow. Thanks, mate. Sorry. I just thought
Watertown crew are holding one. Paul's looking at another one here. It's taking a slightly higher line. It's tried to work its way back. It's lacking a bit of weight. Oh,
It's a nice bowl. Got the result by the looks.
it's a bit of dirty rub off the wide bowl.
Shane's claimed it. So just to give people an update too, Narracourt Bowling Club, not too far from here. They've got their men's 2-day fours carnival coming up next week. That's well and truly booked out. This event and the Narracourt event, the hat's come off.
Oh, Paul's played a ripper there.
Rightly so. Paul Truelove played an absolute ripper. Set out the most recent shot bowl.
Great bowl. He bowled that he left out there on the wing that caused the problem the first time, so he's corrected it. Done very
Done it well. Shane and Tom just looking at options at the moment. The backhand into that little V with a bit of weight. Be the ideal shot. He's definitely going with a bit of weight. His grass is just a smidge wide, but almost got the result. Had the weight to do the job. How's Richard going to change things now?
Well, he's only needs to try and sneak another one in.
Yeah, if he could do the same bowl as Paul's last one. Be nothing but trophies. He was dead accurate all day recently. And he almost did exactly as we hoped. I think Gary
Yeah,
won.
could be, yes, he's snuck in for another one.
Gary won a club title only just recently too, so still the same instruction coming from Shane. I like that. He sent it with some purpose too. Just got to get around that front bunch, which I don't think he will. This is why men don't play bowls, shouldn't play bowls. Can't do two things at once. He got the weight spot on.
Don't think you're going to win many friends with that one, Tim.
What's that?
Don't think you'd win many friends with that one.
With what one?
Men only be able to do one thing at a time. Oh, he's giving it away, is he? Was that? No.
Yeah, he cut a couple out, Skipper said.
Well, he was drawing for another one. He did move the jack back with that bowl, which is taken away from the front one.
Yeah. Shane's got a similar shot. He's not happy with it. But he's got the inside.
Pretty high line, I think.
Yeah, last thing Gary said was we've got nothing behind. Certainly his weight's good for draw weight.
You've got two Gary's bowls on the way, and you can afford to be up under those.
This has got more promise. Have a look at this bowl. Pop one out. Oh, I didn't pop it too far. Still got one. Border town.
He's asking about a bit behind, but he does have last bowl.
It's on its way. Being a bit cautious there, Tom.
Yeah, I think so.
Richard, sorry. Border town will take the one. So only 2 shots in it. 4 ends to go.
Shorten the end up a little bit. That's up. Few feet short. Good weight. And the Hopeton lead. Good hope. Does look like a chalk mark on that ball.
Another bowl with chalk going down. It'll be interesting to see if either of the skippers knows it's got chalk on it. Both off doing a few jobs.
It is on the upside. Quite noticeable. Right, Paul lines up to.
So as I was mentioning before, narrow courts, men's fours, just like this one, they sell out before Christmas. Easy before Christmas, they're booked out. I think by early November, most of these teams sign up to come and play the following year.
Another one with chalk on.
Yeah. That's right, we can see now.
Over and under. See if Paul can repeat his first effort. Couple of good bowls.
Ooh, little piece of that jack then would have been okay.
Yeah, it's a good home there. Gary from the Bordertown team's looking to add another one. Not very far away either. Yep, and the best one.
Not far off.
too far away again, just a little bit lighter on the. Oh no, weight was good in the grass. That's a bit of bad luck. Holding a handful at the moment. Context of the game, this is a fairly big bowl from Shane now.
Yeah, it's the time to turn things around a little bit. Every end's had some changes in the latter stages of each end, so the thirds and the skippers are either improving on or removing the good work done by the leads and the seconds. Richard just a bit short with that one. About a metre. Just slid away. He knows his bowls. He didn't like it straight away.
Do you draw another one or do you cover out the back? Because there is a lot of opposition bowls waiting out the back.
Yeah, I'd play cover. He's done it fairly well, I'd say. Missed one of those. Yep, there you go.
In amongst them all.
Split up 3 bowls. That's a pretty good result, that. Just as important as getting close to the jack. Getting one round the back in case... Not an easy shot to play, but under the black and white bowl, which he's very close to doing.
Too low.
Yeah.
Neither one to get down the measure.
No. No. I was waiting for him to tell Gary if you want it.
Yeah, I'm assuming Gary's back so good if he's using the arm.
Yeah. It was my,
2 in the end.
that was my guess.
A handy lead ball there. Open is struggling to get a close one at the moment. Paul's looking to draw Lee's shot. He's pulled it up a bit.
Breeze is picking up even more.
Through a lot.
He was on the right path.
Good work there from Gary. Kept out a bit wide.
Both skippers just hoping for something close at the moment.
Gary can afford just to be a little bit tightened up. They've got all the catches just in behind there, Jack, there.
Yeah.
He's tightened it up. This is looking pretty handy.
We're not going to see it till it gets close. There it is.
And a great ball.
Lovely bowl, Mr. Locke.
Going under. good line. Reaching just a little bit more to reach. Change hands, probably looking just a little movement of that jack.
Ooh. Probably lucky he didn't move it too far. Wouldn't want to get that. It's probably more the shot that Shane's after.
Yeah, he was very quick on the mat then. The other bowler hardly stopped and he was really on the mat and off.
It's a long way away, the thirds, the two options. 2 to Bordertown again.
It looked like 2.
Up and back, Pete.
I would think so.
So after these 2 ends, folks, we'll be finishing up for the day. There will be another 4 games tomorrow. Things will probably tighten up a little bit out on the green. There's a fair bit to play for here, and after the 4 games today, everyone will start to get a feel for where they're situated in the competition at the moment, what their chances are of taking home the cookies.
Few teams starting to finish, a few games. Players walking off. Bordertown has certainly had a bit of the starts. He's another reasonably good bowl there too.
Paul delicately just trying to get round the two front bowls there of Terry's. Just being cautious, which is fair. There is a little bit of wind out there at the moment.
That hand is a tighter hand. It might be easier to come in on the other hand, which is a little bit more of a draw. That's probably the line that
He
he
just
wants
needs to
knock
middle
that
that,
up.
middle that bowl. Danny almost getting that. If he got the middle of that bowl, he had a ripper.
I'm not sure Paul's convinced that's where the hand he wants to play on, but
No, I don't think he wants to, but that's where he's been told, and he's doing what he's told, so good on him. Pretty sure it's his own bowl on the other side, isn't it? Better grass.
just hanging out wide. Yeah, well, it's both. This ditch side, it's the Border Town Bowl on the way in. So
Yeah.
the open draw there to come in on that. Got the catcher on the other side as well. So.
Yeah.
Oh, no, he's changed. It's Gary over to the other hand.
See the wind getting up, we'll be playing with their minds a little bit. It's probably not doing as much on ground level as it is. But I bet some of them are feeling it and thinking there's no way.
It doesn't affect mentally on you, doesn't it? You're on the mat and the wind could be blowing you around a fair bit. And the other end, it's not having a real effect, but can play with you a bit.
He's unlucky. I wish they'd give us a bit more viewing area.
Oh, it's in the count. Matched up. Opens closest.
Yeah, it's making it hard for poor old Shane there.
Yeah, well, he needs to move that jack now. Everything's out the back there.
Yeah.
He'll take that gamble now, and if he wants to win the game. 6 down, 2 ends to go.
Bare minimum, you'd want a 3 now if you could.
There's another one.
I think he wants it wider. By the hand gesture. Or will his weight carry it through? Oh, poor bugger. Oh, he may well have got shot. I don't think he was liking it.
Oh, it might have gone too far.
He wants this one to turn, or is he wanted the other one to stay out, I think. looked like a 2 to Bordertown.
Yeah, looked like a 2.
So we'll line up for the last end.
But any score there was
Yeah.
handy. So.
Last end of the day, folks. We've Hoped and Bow's boys have toiled away, but Bordertown's just been consistent enough. 2s and 3s have served them well. Izzy started very well again.
Very steady.
6 inches from the cat. So once again, I'd like to thank all the sponsors that we have supporting the Kingston Bowling Club and in particular supporting this event. We heard from Ian Hart earlier from Kingston District Council, the CEO, with a lot of news of things that have been going on, and also the few of the interesting facts about the area. The Professionals Real Estate, Ned and his team there have been a great sponsor of this event and Kingston Bowling Club. Also the Crown Inn, Nutrient Ag Solutions and Tech Wool Trading. We thank you very much on behalf of Border Sports Live, us and Kingston Bowling Club. Thank you very much. Izzy puts another good bowl down to finish his day off. We'll be back again tomorrow, 9:30 local time.
See if we can get some today's results. We can go over in the morning.
Yep, we'll keep you informed in the morning. There'll be a few bragging this afternoon of getting 4 from 4. Just had a fella walk past a moment ago. I think he might be from... Coorong Park, actually, and he had 3. Suffice to say, there'll be some tired boys this afternoon, but they'll keep their liquids up tonight. There'll be a few barbecues around the caravan parks and motels around Kingston. There'll be meals at the pub.
Paul needs an extension on his stick for that, get that one to reach.
Yep. It's good to see Shane still encouraging Danny down here. It's a tough situation to be in when you're down 15-7, but he's doing everything they can to keep motoring on, and he's done pretty well with this too. May have cut one out. Paul will be wanting to finish on a good note here with this one. Yeah, he's thrown him a bit wide, but they're never wasted.
All scattered around. There's not an 8 popping out of this one, Nari.
No. I might tip that. Oh, He nearly gave it away there. But beautiful weight. Gary's weight's been very good.
The option would be now is just trying to win the end because you never know in the mix.
Yes, I don't know what other results they've had so far today to know. If you've had 3 wins right now, if you hoped, and you probably just want to win a few ends. It's never easy. Always looks a lot easy while we're sitting back here. Gary looks like he might just pull up. Here we go. Oh.
Still down.
Yeah. Richard's still claiming 1 there. And now they've got 1 just behind, so... Big love going on. Big hugs. Boys have tried. Good to see some support from the skip there. There's a big part of me that wants Shane to get a spot here. I can see it. You just see it in his face, his body language. He's trying his guts out here. Most times I think he's gone to the head, he's been down, so he's... Yep. Tom's giving him a good bit of advice there. Into those front 2.
Got the weight to do any damage, do you think?
He might draw it. He might just draw it. There you go. Your wishes come true sometimes. So that's it, folks. That looked like a 1 to Hopeton. So a 15 to 8 scoreboard. So thank you very much for joining us, people.
Thanks, Tim.
From Tim and Pete, we have enjoyed bringing it. We've had some dramas this morning. We had a few issues that we managed to get through with the hope of Boyd, with the help of Boyd, I should say. And we thank you for watching. It's been a pleasure. We will be back tomorrow, same bat time, same bat channel, YouTube Live Sports. Let your friends know. I'm sure there's people here that have got teammates back home wondering how they've been going, so let them know they can watch the games. Games 1 and 2 on the first live stream, games 3 and 4 on the second. Boys are pretty happy. So until tomorrow morning, 9:30 South Australian time, it's goodbye from us. Thank you for joining us. Bye for now.